Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all. Welcome back to another episode. Rain, sleet, hail, snow. We will bring you the Spur of the Moment sports show. Sometimes we talk drama, sometimes we get a little messy, but 100% of the time we're going to talk sports. We promise y'all good episodes. We promise y'all big guests, man. This show was it's no different, right? We got a big guest in the house. We appreciate you. The owner of G&H Deli, the CEO. I hold this man dear in my heart. I look up to this dude. I've known him for a pretty long time. He's actually shown me the ropes in certain ways, in certain situations. Um, yeah, man, we're gonna get right into it. We got Uncle Tay from G&H Deli in the house today. How you doing? What's up, Trey? How you doing, bro? I got my co-host, pardon me, my co-host Devin Manuel's in the building.
Yes, indeed.
How the week was this week, bro?
So far, so good. I ain't complaining. You already know that could be better, could be worse.
What you call him?
What's up? Devin Manuel?
Oh, see, that was Mr. Manuel.
Yes,
Where's
we'll get right into it though. First of all, I appreciate you for coming and taking the chance because I know a person like you has a busy schedule. You really do. So I appreciate you taking the time out, come sitting with us. We're gonna get right into it. Can you how I want to start it is I like to do compare and contrast, right? So could you give us a little bit of how it was you growing up in Newburgh when you was
Shit. Growing up in Newburgh, like a lot of stuff you seen now, like that it just didn't exist. It was a whole. I'm a golden era baby.
Okay.
I grew up in a golden era. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the jungle. I'm from the mullet, so I grew up around rough individuals. I grew up with rough individuals. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
it was different. Now everything just feel, forced. So you got to make it. Back then, the people didn't have to be your blood, but it just all felt family. It was real. It was all real. Everybody was in the same spot. Everybody was in the same struggle. Everybody was trying to figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we had each other.
Right.
And that's the difference now is we got each other. It's him, me, her, they. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I want to get more into detail, like on the come up. You know what I mean, like as far as like what was you into, like as a kid coming up?
Yo, you know what's so
like,
crazy?
I want to know that background.
You know what's so crazy? Me, I always hustled. I always hustled.
Candy bars at school.
Like I was if believe this or not, I was like the kingpin of that shit.
Can we tell? Can I stop you 1 second just to interject? Say you always hustle. Hustling don't mean always got to mean staying on the corner selling drugs, bro. Hustling can be selling T-shirts. It can be having more than one job at a time.
And I'll break that down to you. That was my first hustle. Was candy. So I used to go. My father owned a store on Bridge Street, which we still have today. On Bridge Street, so I used to go there. I used to take all the candy out the store. I went to South High, so it started like that. And then I tell you, and this anybody that went to school with me, and anybody that know me, they're gonna tell you the same story, bro. I used to walk around with $200-300 in my pocket. I mean, that's nothing now. Bro, I'm talking about back then. Every day from selling candy in school. I was hurt when I had to leave South High and go to NFA. Cause it's like I gotta be cool. I can't do it. No, I was trying to stay back so I could. No, shit was real. Shit was real. Nigga was
graduating.
Yeah. But I'm like, damn. But like that was my first hustle. Then I remember I was the paper boy for the Mullins and the Kenneys.
Okay.
So anybody will tell you that I was the paper boy. I bring you your paper every day, and on Friday I'm coming to collect. Back then it was like $1.50 for the week or whatever. Right. Yeah, I was the paper boy for like 2-3 years, and then I started cutting hair.
I'm saying, how you pick up on that? Like, what made you?
Because shout out to Miz One, my boy Miz. Shout out to Miz One. My boy Miz used to cut hair, right? And Miz used to freak our shit, put our name back of our head and everything. I'm like, damn, Miz could do this shit. I can do this shit too. Just so happened, CJ is my godfather.
Okay.
Right? So CJ used to teach me how to cut hair. He used to be like, yo, he showed me the ropes or whatever. So right. So now I got everybody in the Mullins, everybody in the Kinneys, and all my friends, and I'm like, fuck that, let me cut y'all hair. And I had 3 little brothers, so I had a bunch of practice dummies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I was just right, yeah. So I'm, I'm practicing, I'm getting good, I'm getting good, I'm getting good, I'm getting great. So now, this is how I get into the barbershop. So at this time, I'm cutting hair in the back of my backyard in the Mullins and the Kenny's. Yeah, $5.
Okay.
The barbershop was 10. I charge you 5.
Oh yeah.
We be outside all night. We got a fucking regular the lamp with the light bulb. Shit, you pull the little string.
Right.
We got these shits outside. I mean, we cracking. We ain't even getting high. We're not even smoking weed at this time.
Yeah,
Just we you know we young, we cracking and shit. We talking shit. I'm cutting everybody here, and everybody kept telling me somebody named Tiz looking for you. Shout out to Tiz. Tiz is one of my first mentors. Tiz taught me a lot about business. You know, and
so that got intertwined. We're gonna get into that business.
Right. Tiz taught me a lot about the business, and I didn't understand it then because I was young. So I'm just thought, man, he got us doing this weird shit when really he was setting us up.
Right.
But when you young, you think you know what you know. You don't look at it like that. But I wish a lot of stuff that he told me back then I would have took a herd to and listened, because you're right. It would have saved me a lot of obstacles in my life. You get what I'm saying? So Tiz came and found me, and Tiz brought me to Sheer Perfection on Broadway. That's when he was on Broadway, and he took me to get my license, helped me get my license, my barber's license. I went the whole way. Yeah, I went the whole way. He took me.
So how long was you in the bar? How long was you in the barber shop like before you moved on to different things and you started doing like different ventures and all that?
I was in the barber shop for a good 4 or 5 years. For a good 4 or 5 years straight. And shit. Even Mo. Shout out to Mo, my barber. You know what I'm saying? Even Mo. I remember when Mo folks said Mo was my apprentice. I show Mo how to use the razor. I show Mo how to cut hair. You get what I'm saying? Like Mo came up under me. Yeah, Mo came up under me, and it's just that as you get older and you start seeing and doing other things, you get distracted. I should have stayed on that road. I might would have had 10 barbershops with the mentality that I got. But sometimes but sometimes you choose other stuff, and that shit fuck you up. But at the same time, I did a whole lot of hustles before and none of it was illegal. You get what I'm saying? So none of it was illegal. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't come till later when you get grown and you think you're grown, and everybody want to be who they want to be.
Let me ask you this. So as anybody's watching the show know, if y'all know New Word, y'all know this man has the best soul food spot in the entire town. It's been like that for a long time. Yeah, facts, bro, hands down. What made you really want to get into the food business, and can you talk about how long you've been?
Shit, I'm a fat motherfucker. I've been cooking all my motherfucking life. It wasn't nothing. And I'm the oldest.
Oh, okay.
So it's always go in there and make your brother something to eat. Go in there, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So and I'm a grandmama and mama's baby. So I grew up in the kitchen, watching them cook, you know what I'm saying? And then helping my mother with my brothers, learning how to cook and so I always cook. But to this level, magnitude, no. No, it was just something that I was playing with at first. And then eventually I had to focus on it and take it seriously and be consistent. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing gonna work for you being consistent.
How long you been? As far as the deli, how long you?
I actually got the building in 2008. I held on to it for a whole year. I used to go in there every day and just sit and just smoke. Like me and certain individuals would drink bottles in there. Like, damn, what the fuck I'm gonna do with this shit? And one day I'm in there with it's me and Herman. God bless the day, my family, and I'm like, damn, Hearn, what the fuck? He's like, man, we gonna make this motherfucker back to store. You're gonna make some money. He never gave me the option not to tell him no. He just started building the shit. So then I swear to you, he just he just started building the shit. So once he started building it, I went along with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck it. Man, make it a store. Whatever the case may be, make it a store. And that's what I end up doing. But you know, and even with that, I went through different stages with the store.
Right.
Because first it was just a store. You come in, you get chips, cigarettes,
Bodega.
a regular bodega. Then I got the cold cuts. No, actually, back up. We used to sell the hot dogs. Remember, they was $2-4,
Yes.
and I had the corner flooded.
Yes.
Everybody, the taxi drivers, everybody coming in. They're like, these shit taste like pizza hot dogs. They $2-4, and you had motherfuckers really coming, and it was going crazy. It was just, you know, with the hot dogs and shit.
Yeah, right.
And then I graduated, and I started getting the sandwich meat. I stepped it up. I said, damn, let's see what this can do. You know, the sandwich was in. We was going back and forth. You know, I'm still, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm figuring it out. And I'm just trying to see where it's going.
Like the universe came and talked to you.
Right,
I mean,
right.
That's crazy that situation that he just started building, but that is harmful. You do stuff like that.
Yeah.
He did the shop up on Guinea. He the one that did all that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So it's like once it started going, I'm like, all right, fuck, I can do this. Cause I'm the type of person. This is just me. This is just me personally. I don't like working for nobody. You know what I'm saying? I never liked working for nobody. You get what I'm saying? And I'm the type of person like I maybe because of how I started off. Let's go back to where I was selling candy. That was money that was being made every day. That was money that I counted every day, whether it was quarters, dollars, nickels, pennies. It's money that I counted every day. So when I started adapting myself, I'm used to, and this is what leads us to the street life. Because you used to doing something, you counting something every day. Me personally, and I don't judge nobody because my mother did it. You know, my father did it. Went to work, waited a week, 2 weeks, whatever, got a paycheck. You know, that was their thing. That just was never my thing. I needed to count money every day. I need to see it every single day. You get what I'm saying? No idle time on it. I'm not gonna go through all this and then that was just me. That was just always the way I thought. So I was like, okay, go to the store. I make money every day.
Boss mentality.
You know, I'm gonna make money every day. You know, I'm gonna try to buy me a house one day or whatever. I'm living in an apartment. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to figure out life and see how far I can take this. And it gradually took its steps to where it is now.
Um. All right. I got something I want you to talk about if you don't mind. I really want the youth and the young people to understand the importance of I don't need that pair of Jordans right now. I don't gotta be fly every single day. Yes, I want you to thank you. Perfect. I want you to talk about the sacrifices you made and talk about the importance of saving money for the next day.
Like that.
See that, and it's actually a great question because saving money is what I do best. That's and this is why your mother and your father can only bring you but so far.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? After a while, I gotta let you go. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do. And brother, you know, your lover, girlfriend, wife, whatever have you got, they can only take you or help you but so far. You got to be man enough to do what you got to do for yourself. If nobody else got your back, you got to have your back. You get what I'm saying? And you not having your back is, you know, and that's a lot of problem with a lot of people. They can't get their own back. And that's a it's a fucked up thing. So like the importance of saving your money. I'd rather if I knew what I knew now, like back in the day when I was in my 20s and stuff, running around in the streets and getting, I blew a lot of stupid money. That me now as an adult, like this shit ain't just happening. When I started getting my life together at 40, my credit was fucked up. All my shit was fucked up. But when the light clicked on, like, damn, I could do all this in this way. Why can't I just turn around and do it this way? You get what I'm saying? I had everything that I thought I was doing right, I was doing all wrong.
Same perspective, you just put it in a different action.
Yeah, I had to put it in a different action because now I'm a grown ass man. I'm a grown ass man with no credit, living in an apartment. You know, I got a little something. I ain't doing much of nothing. But you get what I'm saying? Just want more. You get what I'm saying? So now, and this is at 40 years old.
And it's a difference, not to cut you off and let you go right. It's a difference between being greedy and wanting more for yourself.
Right. And the difference is people can take wanting more for yourself as greed. Yes. But who don't want more for themselves? Some people is content. You know what I'm saying? They're content with, okay, I'm content with that. I'm content with this. I'm content of being on welfare. I'm content getting food stamp. I don't gotta sit here. I'm content sitting in here smoking grabber, doing that shit. You can't be content with that. You can't. We already in a we are. Look where we grew up at.
All about elevation.
Look where we grew up at. Look at the stuff that go on. You know, it's the talked about, it's the not talked about, and shit happens. But at the end of the day, this is one of them places where, like I was trying to explain to y'all, when you're trying to get it started and you doing it, y'all doing it, you're gonna get the claps. Somebody gonna clap for you. Yeah, that's right. Let's go, Gus. Let's go, Swiss. Let's take it to the top. And as soon as you get to the top, them same people gonna find a whole bunch of shit they hate about you now. Why? Because that's just how it is. You're doing better than them. They got the same 24 hours. Because you get up at 7 and get to it, and they get up at 4:30 and just brush their teeth. That be the difference?
Basically, motivation.
Is always the key. Always, I just was one of them people. I'm not trying to really settle. But if I feel in my heart I can do better, I'm gonna push myself to do better. I'm gonna do better. Why would I want to just sit idle and do that? And then especially when you start having kids, that's a whole nother level of expectations you got to do. Unless you just one of them niggas that don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But, and that's not cool. That's never you never gonna have no luck if you don't take care of them. If you don't take care of them kids, nothing gonna work for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I appreciate that. That was dope. Can you talk about how do you separate your business life and G&H Deli from your personal life?
You know what's crazy? When you building a brand, when you building a brand or you trying to keep what you got thriving how it is and staying afloat, you don't got no personal
It all coincide.
life. You know, just I mean, you may take some days and say, fuck it, we're not gonna do this. We're gonna go to this island. We're gonna go to that island. We're gonna go chill over here. But besides that, you don't got no personal life. Because the moment you start thinking you got a personal life and you distracted away from the business, that's when everything just starts. Because sometimes you can't. Everybody like you can't skip the process. You got to be a worker to become a boss. Sometimes you got to be a boss and a worker if you want your shit to run right. You got to be in there. You got to be in there with your team, showing them like ain't no big eyes, a little you. You over this. You slaving over the store. I'm slaving too.
Right.
I'm right here next to you. Right. You making meals. I'm making meals too.
One hand wash the other. They both wash.
You get what I'm saying? It ain't. I eat steak and y'all eat oodles and noodles. We eat the same shit. Matter of fact, y'all eat more of it than I do. But it's just the fact everybody mentality is different. Like I can want all this for you and give you all the keys to get it and show you everything to do to get it. But your mentality ain't mine. So you might don't go as far as I go in it. You get what I'm saying? But don't get mad at me because I wanted it for myself. And this is what always happens. You get mad at the person because they wanted it for themselves. When you was afforded the same opportunity, you ain't do shit with it.
Go ahead, bro.
Oh yeah, let me ask you this, as far as like the deli, G&H and everything, do you plan on like opening up different locations, or you going, or you looking at do something different, something more? You know what I mean? Going into the future. Well, yeah. Matter of fact, you do got the truck. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we got the
banging
truck.
Philly cheesesteaks and all that.
Yeah, so like
my
it's
man, I call him Michael Rappaport.
we got we got a couple things and different ventures and shit like that going on, and the truck is cool. The truck is dope. It's doing what it do. But yeah, bigger. I'm always thinking of doing something bigger. Like I got something bigger in the works right now. You know what I'm saying? And
Touch up, elaborate on that a little bit. I know
no,
you probably
sometimes
don't
you
want too
can't.
much.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
That's how it is. That energy, people.
Secret silent haters.
Oh man, I mean, then they put that energy on it,
All right,
and
all right.
it just.
But it is something in the.
Oh
in the
yeah,
works
super
coming.
crazy.
I'm
Always.
saying it's coming soon. How long? Give me like a frame.
About the next 90 days.
All right, say that. Okay.
Yeah. So it's always something bigger. You know what I'm saying? That's if again, me being me, I don't get complacent. I like to keep.
We shouldn't be comfortable in one
Yeah,
place, right? We
no,
should strive to
no,
grow.
no. I like to.
Evolve.
Yeah. When I get a certain age, I don't want to do nothing.
Right, just chill.
Just what I want. This right here.
It's hard work.
You know what I'm saying? Eat real good. Go. Be all over the world. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to be keep because I seen what it done to a lot of family relatives and a lot of people we know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that shit is painful because in the end they work, they bust their ass their whole life just to still not enjoy life. And it shouldn't be like that. Because them folks ain't living like that. You know what I'm saying? They're not living like that. They doing what they're doing and then they enjoying their life. It be us. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be like that. I'm not gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I work so hard and go so hard to put myself in a position to hopefully God never be like that. You get what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question. I think it's a question that a lot of people want to hear. Is there a certain line where you draw? Is there a certain point where you draw a line between business and friendship? Can you make money with your friends? And you know what I mean?
That's like a double-edged sword.
If you got somebody, your best friend, who keep messing up. Let's just say just with anything. Let's say y'all got a
Okay.
business and you selling t-shirts, but somehow he continued to keep messing up t-shirts. And this your man you grew up with. I'm talking been cool with him 20, 30 years, 25 years. How would like where you draw the line?
I mean, if you got someone, right, and this is your man, your Cody, your boy, whatever, and y'all got this venture going on, and he keeps messing up. Him as being your man, and he know what he's doing because obviously, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? So him as a man, you gotta say, listen, bro, I love you to death. I'm here for you. I won't let nothing happen to you, X, Y, Z. But this, you gotta just, you gotta stop it because now it's like a cancer. Now that shit gonna roll over you. Now he already depleted what he did. Now it's gonna start affecting you. When that's it's doing the total opposite of what it's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be coming up, not going in the red. So if you taking this in the red, if me and my best friend or whoever, and we got something going on, and you taking me in the red, okay, I'm gonna always love you. We can still smoke, we can still laugh, drink, call each other crack jokes, all this good shit. But you just can't be a part of this. Right. You know what I'm saying? You got to do that shit over there. Now you show me something different and you bounce back. That's something different. Now,
Another field he might be good at.
But yeah, just this right here. Now we can't. Whatever it is that we doing, we just can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Now we're not gonna do that.
No love laws.
No, it's never gonna be no love. But if it is your man, he understand because he know where he's fucking up at. You know what I'm saying? Why would you want to keep dragging your man through that?
You know your capabilities.
In life, it's always sometimes timing, because a friend needs to change in life. You don't stay the same. If you stay the same, you're nothing. You're not growing.
Right.
So to grow, change. Time change. You get older, you start to learn from your mistakes.
Right.
When you learn from your mistakes, you want to move on. So the shit you go through, man, in life from a young age, just hearing Tay, phases, Candy, this, that's growth, man. That's growth. So we got friends, we got family, and ain't ready to grow. They just ain't growing yet. So old man told me one time, everybody ain't built to be part of your life in every situation.
No, sir.
So take heed to that. I don't gotta stop loving you, I ain't gotta be mad at you, but I gotta be real with you. Listen, man, you ain't ready for this.
This ain't for you right now. Maybe we come
not,
back, check it out a different time, but right now,
being a part of that. So at the same time, especially business.
Right.
What's gonna take care of your livelihood? Ain't too many people gonna give a fuck about it.
At all.
Right. And then, like you said, a lot of them gonna get mad when you got that drive and ain't gonna let nobody stand in your way. But now, oh, this motherfucker think he this and that. Okay.
No.
But see, them same people that want to think and say shit like that, you know, keep them at a distance. Because I love this man all my life. There's no way I can be a detriment to his ass.
Right.
If I love him.
We got real, you got
so
real
I'm
love
definitely
for him.
here. I'm here to support him. Because you know what? I'm fucking up. I got to get myself together. Like he said, if he can get his shit together, he's more than welcome to come back in. Because that's the love we grew up with. We have for each other.
Right.
So now, listen, bro, shit ain't working out. But always be real with him.
It just eliminate. It just eliminate so much problems when you just say what it is right off the bat. Just nip it right there, and then the nipping part is just like my nigga. We came in this together. You knew what the goal was, and you doing the total opposite. Hey nigga, I still don't love you. You still could come to the crib. You still got the key, the doors, under the blah, 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 whatever. You too, but we just can't do this no more.
All right, so I'm gonna get into one more little thing, and we're gonna talk about some sports.
Shout out to the chat.
Fact, shout out to the chat. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say 3 words, but I'm gonna say them one at a time. And when you hear these words, you just tell me what's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear these words. Loyalty.
None right now.
Love.
Only who love you.
G&H Deli.
Took me to the moon.
Uncle Tay. Yo, what's good, chat? We're gonna get into sports. We're gonna get some sports now.
And we're gonna definitely touch back up. We're gonna do a part 2 with
Yes.
Uncle Tay when
Yes.
we
get a little bit more
come
time.
back, and we're gonna get more into detail and get more into depth and all that later on.
Right. Can you willing to come back and do another show later down the line?
I gotta feed me next time.
I got you.
We ain't smoking all this good weed.
I got you.
And you ain't.
Let's talk about it. So first, let's do this for the chat. Let's get into the New York Knicks.
My squad.
Knicks.
My squad.
That's your boys?
My boys.
New York thing, man.
Everybody in here is a Knicks fan. I love it. It's dope because I like the Knicks. I'm not a Knicks fan, but I live in the state of New York, so I like
New York State right. New York State right. You ain't gotta
root for us,
but you ain't gotta root against us either.
I'm a Yankees fan though. I'm a Spurs fan. Who you got in football? I know Unc got Giants. Oh, okay.
Everything New York.
Man. Oh, y'all all Knicks and Giants. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. Everybody Knicks and Giants. So over the weekend, the New York Giants, the New York Knicks closed out their series in Atlanta. They won the series 4-2. A very good, young, athletic Atlanta team. I just felt at the
setting all different type of records.
Yeah, I felt at the end, New York experience was way too much for Atlanta. That game, the closeout game, The ass whooping the Knicks put on Atlanta.
That was for you, Trey. You caused that. I
Yeah.
told you it was gonna happen. Go ahead, though. I don't mean to keep
God,
cutting
go
you off, but
ahead.
I
Get
told
it
you.
off.
You see the
Get
blow
it
up?
off.
You know
They
what's
blew
up.
him
You
out.
did that
Yeah.
bad. You rolling dice.
They blew
you
him
did
out.
all that, and then you left them to face what we was gonna do to them.
They
You
blew.
next. We gonna come. We gonna set
They
up
blew him
on
out.
Washington. That's coming up. We
51
coming for
point
y'all,
win.
man. We coming for y'all.
How y'all feel about this 51-point win? How y'all feel about this?
I feel like it's over. It's time to look ahead now. We got new
Finals, no Celtics.
We got new blood to deal with.
Two out of the last 3 champions are not in the playoffs. OKC is, but Denver's out and the Celtics out. One of the last 3 champions not here no more.
Yeah.
It's the only team in the East that could do. Well, Philly is nice. Y'all not scared of Philly?
Well, what Philly is,
They run.
Philly's an admirable opponent.
Yeah, I'll give them admirable, but they had identity problems. They really haven't gelled like that. They just starting to come around now because everybody healthy. But then I seen the end of
And they just won that series.
yeah.
They just won that
If
series.
Jason Tatum played, do they win? Game 7 in Boston?
It's up in the air because he's kind of injured, and that's what I was going into. Embiid, Maxey got pushed to Embiid. It was like a baby hyperextension over there, and he was kind of like limping his way through the rest of the remainder of that game. So I'm looking at it like, is he gonna play? If he play, he gonna be hobbled. I'm not really too worried about them. You understand what I'm saying?
Don't do it like that, though. Don't do it like that.
Don't do it like what? What happened? What happened? Talk to me.
You take championship anyway it comes. It ain't our fault.
No. I didn't mean like that. I meant like I didn't want him to be so just super confident.
No, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying like it's gonna be a sweep or nothing like that.
All right, okay, cool.
I got
That's what I meant.
I like to be
No, it's
real
gonna
with
go
it.
some. It's gonna go. It might go to the whole toe, but Knicks still gonna win.
Yeah.
That's all.
Is this the year the Knicks get back to the finals?
I believe so.
Yes.
There's not really too.
And
many
I'm gonna tell you this:
people
if we get to the finals, we're gonna win.
it ain't too many.
If we go to
Boston-
the finals, we're gonna win. The whole we taking it. We going all the way. This is a fact.
I'm rolling with that too.
I'm kind of
This is
scared
fact.
of OKC. I ain't gonna say
If we
scared,
make it
but
to
I
the
like
finals-
Dallas Cowboys fans, once y'all start winning, you
Fuck
can't
the
tell Knicks
Cowboys.
fans nothing when they start winning. Y'all like the Cowboys fans, bro, for real. You can't tell Knicks fans nothing. I respect that. I really think y'all got a good chance to get to the NBA finals. The chat said hell no.
Well, they said they was the same. The chat was talking about Boston this whole time. What about Boston? What's up there? Boston, I told y'all.
I was riding with you.
A hobbling Jason Tatum will not be enough to succumb this playoff run. I told y'all. Now, what y'all gonna say? Who next? Because now we don't got either Detroit after we get finished with Philly. We don't got it's gonna either be Detroit or Cleveland. We don't gotta play both. So yes, and then these games 7 we don't know who gonna win. We don't know if Toronto gonna take it. We don't know.
No, admirable. I say the word again, admirable. Screw the admirable opponent. Are you scared of Philly? Or are you just like they're good
We
team?
match up good against the East. Period.
They got a lot of athletic guards.
We match up good. Now, our secret weapon is gonna be OG.
Giannobi, I've been talking about this. OG
I see
Giannobi,
Philly. Philly. Now listen, which cat is gonna show up? That's key too.
Yeah.
We gonna get the pussy cat, or we gonna get that motherfucker dominant motherfucker to play ball. So I think sometimes they need to get him mad to get him going.
He is a wild boy.
I think they need to get him into the game earlier. But Embiid is no fucking joke. Period. Now that he's getting back into game shape.
I just told you he
He's
suffered
no
that
fucking
baby
joke.
hyperextension.
But we
Swiss
got
don't
two
believe.
motherfuckers.
Swiss don't believe.
You gonna be hot, but I know basketball.
It's playoff time. They gonna shoot that motherfucker.
That's the same thing they said with Chris Paul. You can ask my cousin. I said it. We was watching the game with Chris Paul. What Houston the year? What is this called right here? The hamstring. They said, and the announcers were saying, "Oh no, he like he pulled a muscle or something like that or a cramp." I said, "Oh nah, that's too high up," because I had a hamstring before. Once it go past a certain area around the thigh, it's a hammy. I knew he was gonna be. I know with that was a baby hyperextension. He already banged up. So I know going into this, he either ain't gonna play, or if he do play, it's gonna be hobbled. They need him in order to beat us. They need him to beat us. A healthy him. A Knicks in 6.
Is Tyrese Maxey better than Jalen Brunson?
Maybe offensively, but just as an all-around player, no.
I don't even think offensively. I think there's different qualities in each.
Pros and
Yeah,
cons
Yeah,
type of.
yeah.
Like
Okay.
Maxie is faster, jumps higher,
More athletic, you mean?
Yeah.
athletic, and Jalen is subtle but
Stronger.
crafty.
Yeah.
He's stronger though.
Who?
He's stronger than Maxie though. Jalen's strong.
Yeah, for sure.
They
I
both
feel like
have,
he got a
they
little bit
both
better
have,
jump shot. A little bit better.
Yeah, they both got great qualities for their team. So Maxie and Embiid together, I don't think they're gonna
Knicks and
they're
what?
not enough.
Knicks and six.
Knicks and six.
Knicks and six.
I give you six.
Knicks and six. Knicks and six against Philly. Man.
But if it don't go 6 and they go lower and they get them and they sweep them, gentlemen sweep 5-1, anything like that, I wouldn't be surprised about that.
Look, I'm talking about.
No, these dudes from New York though, B.
Yeah. All right, the Lakers, man. The Lakers went into Houston without a Kevin Durant-less Rockets, and they put a little whooping on Houston to the bench. They got OKC the next round. Lakers OKC. Who you got?
OKC for the gentleman sweep.
Gentlemen sweep. A 4-1. You think the Lakers get a game
Lakers get a game.
without Luka?
Yeah, Lakers get a game. Find a way. And I want to bring this back even before. Let me just chime into this right quick about that. What did we tell you here? I need y'all watching to go back if you didn't see the prior episodes. Go back maybe 2-3 episodes and go watch and look at the results of what we was talking about. I told you right here on Spur of the Moment. I told y'all they was gonna need KD in one of them losses in order to make it look like LeBron did something, but it took away from it because at the end of the day, it was all about LeBron taking them on and KD being there. So it's taken away from it being that KD only played one of the games opposed to playing all of them.
Did he not want to play?
I don't know what went on. They said he had first it was the knee, and then after he missed the rest, they said it was his ankle. So I don't really know, but that's the entertainment part. Remember, I gave you 2 parts. I said the entertainment part, and then if it was just the modern day NBA and what's gonna go on, I gave you 2 parts.
So 4-1.
4-1 OKC.
Lakers. Thunder.
Lakers.
What? And what?
I like it.
7.
All right, because they're gonna have to put this is the exchange. They're gonna have to push him 7.
Lakers OKC. Uncle Joe.
I'll be honest with you. I don't even give a fuck.
Hey,
I see you, Subu. Don't worry, I'm gonna get to you.
I respect it.
Nah, no doubt. But it will help Bron, motherfucker.
If he could do this gotta be a ring for. I'm not saying he'll win a championship, but that'd be like
It'll help
ring.
his legacy.
Somehow he could be OKC.
It'll help his legacy. And
It'll help him out.
back to what you were saying before, like with the entertainment part of Durant being there, Bron carried that Laker team past the first round. I don't give a fuck if Durant wasn't there.
Yeah, but that was the allure of it. The allure was
I know
it being KD being there. He wasn't there, so it just made it just some two
He had
teams
Reeves
without
out
star players.
and the other boy out. I don't even know his name.
Luka.
No, I'm giving you that.
So he had them boys, them young boys around him. He had them playing.
If Kevin Durant played, Lakers win the series.
Yes, I'm still going. But them young boys, man, listen, nothing for nothing.
That little group of three.
Bron had them young boys playing. Bron definitely had them young boys playing. Gotta give him credit.
Oh no, that was the orange. Sorry.
Had to give him credit.
I'm gonna just say it now. Boo, I love you, cuz. I got OKC in 4 games. I got OKC sweeping. This is the crazy thing. I think the Lakers are gonna make it tougher on Shea than what Phoenix did. So I think they're gonna definitely switch up the coverages. They're gonna double them a lot more. You're gonna see Shea getting double in the first quarter. But I think it's gonna be a clean sweep. I got
clean.
Yeah, I got OKC.
Because I take regular sweepers. It's competitive enough to where it was good games, but you just what a clean sweep means we just got y'all. We just blowing y'all out and having our way with you. You mean one of those type?
Yeah. Okay. Like you remember how when the Nuggets swept them, but every game was close.
Okay. All right.
Just kept The Lakers will go into the fourth quarter with the lead, but the Nuggets will come back and win the game. Every game. I just think it's going to be like that. So for the first time since 1982, which is 44 years, the Philadelphia 76ers beat the Boston Celtics in a playoff series. Not only in a playoff series, they came back to beat them from being down 3-1 in a playoff series. The numbers was crazy. Like I said, for the first time in 44 years, the Sixers beat the Boston Celtics in the playoff series. Tyrese Maxey and Embiid carried the game to start it out. They was going crazy, and then when you look at the fourth quarter, the third quarter, VJ Edgecombe hit a couple of big shots, and then Embiid was able to help close it out. Yeah, Joel Embiid had 34 points, 12 assists, 34 points, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists. For the first time in Celtics history, the Celtics let a team come back from 3-1 to beat them. So that's the first time for the Celtics they've ever done that.
This is the end of a dynasty. To me, this is the beginning of the end of a dynasty here. I don't even want to call them a dynasty. What could have been a dynasty? Yeah, what could have been a dynasty? They losing way too much.
It's over.
The Celtics won 43 games in the regular season without Jason Tatum. Do it bother you, y'all, that Philly won 3 games in Boston?
That's what I'm saying. That's like, this is the Boston Celtics. They take pride. That because I watched. We inclined. We watched that. So I know what went on. That's something they took serious.
Yeah, they did.
That game 7 home. So for them to come off a championship. 2 years ago?
Yes.
And for this to be the outcome 2 years later, because we can't blame nothing on Jason Tatum, because at this point, Jason Tatum wasn't really here enough for him to really mess nothing up.
Get no blame for it.
So what is go? So to me, it's a wrap, man. It's a wrap. I don't know. They both paid Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, so I don't know what's gonna be. But this team ain't it. I think they're gonna have to blow this team up.
Honestly, I think Boston is too small. They don't really have a dominant seven.
That's why they went and got Vucevic. But that's a great point because Nikola Vucevic is not playing the fourth quarter. That was their big trade deadline acquisition. You traded for this guy. You traded some pieces.
But not only that, man,
and he didn't even play in the fourth.
They sleeping. A lot of people sleeping off Paul George.
Paul George
was over in that 76.
Well, that's all because he got to earn it back.
Right.
Once you get suspended 25 games for any type of cheating, PD, you got to earn the respect. And then he earned it slowly but surely, but that's on him. Don't take nothing and that you don't know, put it in your system for they can think that you cheating. Period. That's it. No, straight up, but that's one thing I don't play. I don't tolerate. It don't matter what sport it is. That's why I like baseball. They don't tolerate none of that.
It's all like you said, bro. You always say it's entertainment. What a lot of people don't understand is, and I've been trying to explain this way back shows before, is a lot of these professional sports teams are looking to make return on investments. You got to realize they're buying these. It's 4, 5, 6. It's groups of people coming together buying these teams for $4, 5, 6, $7 billion. They're not trying to go sign all these $1, 2, $300 million contracts the next year. They're trying to see return on investment. They're just trying to put enough ass in those seats to make their money back. They're not always trying to be contenders. With that being said, the Celtics were over luxury tax. They had to get rid of some guys because they were over luxury tax. And they didn't expect to be a good team. They thought Jaylen Brown was just going to Jaylen Brown did his thing.
Right.
This whole
shout out to him, but
I went into something else saying that.
Yeah, he carried him.
But that's the thing. How far you carried them? Because when they needed you most, you didn't show up.
In the first round,
play and you couldn't hold up to your end of the bargain. They paying. This is what you getting paid $300 million. You got to show up. First round is a no. This is Philadelphia. They didn't have an identity. I'm not calling Philly like they ain't about nothing. It's just they didn't really have an identity.
Paul George missed 25 games.
Like it shouldn't have been this.
Yeah, but
they shouldn't have had enough chemistry to beat the Boston Celtics.
Bullshit, man. It's
that's how I look at it.
But when you on your game, you on your game.
They
not respectable.
That's right. Motherfucker got game, man. They got game. They come together, and on their court, it's a different story, man.
So let's get into this, right? Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah. I get you gonna ask me, so I'll just get the right out.
Kenya Martin, shut the fuck up. I'm tired of of hearing Kenya Martin. Just shut up.
But that's his boy.
Shut up. He swore up and down that we fucked up because we should have beat the Nuggets the last game of the season. Now, the way the playoff format set up,
ain't even nothing to worry
he
about.
swore up and down they was going to beat Minnesota and come into San Antonio. Oh, Nikola Burpin, baby. Shut up, please. Shut up. Nikola is gone. He don't get no passes for getting eliminated in the first round.
Yeah,
no Dante DiVincenzo, no Anthony Edwards. They both got hurt in the
called
first
out.
quarter.
And was called out before that game, and I know he heard it. I know they heard what he said with Jalen. I know they heard what he said, and they still proceeded to go on to the game and lose. He need to get help.
Pass?
No, I'm about to. I'm on his ass right now. I'm just about to do my spiel.
My God.
What's up? Cause y'all been saying y'all been fronting for this dude for a long time. There's a couple of dudes I be watching YouTube. Scap, what up? Scap Attack.
Yes.
Uncut Hoops.
Yes.
What's up?
I don't know.
He's out first round. So like if this was anybody else
with Jamal Murray.
So if this is anybody else, like people were saying, if this was LeBron, if this was KD, if this is anybody else,
Carmelo Anthony, Allen Iverson,
with three
Bryant,
MVPs and doing. We wouldn't have heard. I want to start seeing, and I want to hear about what's going on with him because he shouldn't have been exited like this first round.
Your man, Stephen A. Smith. Oh my God, I heard him give a take. He's like, yo, listen, I'm not gonna go in on Jokic because I feel like down the line we're gonna hear about Nikola Jokic having an injury. Man, fuck all that, bro. We ain't trying to hear that shit. Once you step in between the diamond, once you step in between those lines, once you step on that field, once you step on that court, and you put on that jersey, you are healthy, bro. I don't want to hear none of that bullshit. If you're not healthy, sit the fuck down.
That's right.
We're not about to do that. We're not controlling no narratives. If you're not healthy, you shouldn't have played. We don't give nobody else slack if they claim they injured and playing the game. We don't give the injuries no attention.
Criticism, bro, because he been just
not after the first round
saying nothing. And you know what I mean? Now
that game was on their home court when they went home, right?
Yeah, the other game, yeah.
Come on, y'all went home.
They went the better seed. They were the 4th seed.
Nikola Jokic gets no passes for this. You had Jamal Murray. I'll give you this. They didn't have Aaron Gordon for that last game, but bro, I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that.
No passes.
With no DiVincenzo and no Ant-Man for 2 games?
No passes.
Like, what are we talking about here?
Now, I want y'all to
no
have
disrespect to Minnesota.
Energy.
Shout out to Minnesota.
Shout out to them. No one take nothing away from them. Now, I don't want to hear nothing about this MVP talk. Y'all do this every year. Y'all don't know who to do it, who's going to get it, so y'all wait at the first round to give the MVP. And I'm not a fan of Shea Gilgeous-Alexander like that because he's a foul baiter. But I think he should be getting this MVP 2 times in a row now. Joker should be eliminated from that conversation because you couldn't get past the first round. And y'all do it this way every other year to where if it's too close, we're going to let them play it out in the first round, see who do what. Shea had a better series. They moved on. They didn't. Shea MVP for this season.
Because even right now, if the Lakers lose, y'all gonna talk about LeBron at 41 years old.
And don't give me that triple double crap either. Because Russell Westbrook did it 4 out of 5 years, or 3 out of 4, and y'all only gave him 1 MVP. So I don't want to hear it. Miss me with that.
1 championship. I don't want to hear about all these triple doubles. 1 championship. Bro, don't do this. It's a rare class. Y'all be trying to put him in. He's not there yet. Respectfully. I don't care about these regular season numbers. You got regular season players, and then you got guys that show up in the postseason when the brightest lights come on, bro. So
Shaq wasn't getting eliminated first round in his prime.
No. Neither was Tim Duncan. I'm just saying.
I want to know what's up.
Duncan made the playoffs all his whole career.
Every year.
50 wins every year, except for the lockout years. And if you add it up to what it was going to be, it would have been 50. So 50 wins every year, made the playoffs every year. To me, I got Tim Duncan in my top 5 all time.
Right now,
I witnessed it.
Nikola Jokic, big man, center. Right now, where's his range? All time.
He's there, but he's not passing up. The dreams. He's not passing them up. He put it like this.
Do we put Wilt in these conversations?
Played with everybody.
Where do you rank Wilt Chamberlain at? Obviously, I could.
That's just Wilt. Like it's like how do you rank
an anomaly?
They said Wilt was the only 7-footer in the league when he played. They say he was playing against 5'5" guys.
And that's why I take it with a grain of salt. So I count Wilt, but then there's certain things I don't count. If it's too unrealistic, then I just be like, all right, well, we know. But you still got to give him the credit because he actually got out and put the work in. You understand what I'm saying?
Right,
but with Joker, I was saying like he's just coming in to like mention. You can mention him now. He hasn't passed breaks. He hasn't passed.
But if you had to give him a number,
if I'm giving him a number, I give him
Joker,
I give
all
him,
time big
for
man.
his position.
What number? Where is he at?
For the position.
1 through 20, 30, whatever.
Or are we talking about all time players, or are we just talking about position?
Oh, nah, his position, not all time.
His position, I give him top 10.
No, I give him top 10.
I give him top 10.
You can name 14 centers all time right now better than Will. I mean, better than Joker.
Hell yeah.
And just because I said top 10 don't mean he necessarily has to fall at 10. He can be from 7, 8, 9, but he's top 10. He's not gonna fall in the class of being top 5. So I can get that out your head right now.
Joker top 10 all time big center.
It's a lot of big centers.
I don't give him no more.
I know, but right now, yeah.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it.
Right now, yeah.
You think he would have lasted? See, if he played in Shaq and them era, he could have lasted because they would have had to come out to the people. You think he would have been as dominant now in their era when you had to?
No,
I
saw him before. His name was Arvidas
Sabonis.
His name was Arvidas Sabonis. God rest up Arvidas Sabonis.
Yeah, the Pistons would have beat that boy up.
Yeah, he's saying the Pistons would have beat Sabonis, yo.
Different time.
Yeah, the fuck some more.
But this is what I'm saying though. So you have to incorporate his game to back then because that's how he played.
You know,
but do you think he would have lasted back then?
Remember when he got hit down low by somebody and he ran all the way up court and pushed the motherfucker out? He would have been so frustrated and trying to retaliate. I don't see him as a fighter.
He tried to fight at the end of the game though when Jaden James laid the ball up and he went over there and got in their face and they had the little shoving match.
Yeah,
he was trying to act tough.
That was acting.
Yeah, he was trying to act tough.
That was like what Smith say, entertainment.
Yeah, that's the entertainment aspect.
Yeah.
Nikola Jokic gets no pass, man. Nikola Jokic gets no pass. Let me ask y'all one more question, then we're gonna get up out of here. Worst loss, then we're gonna get into the other games. Worst loss. Celtics. I'm gonna go ahead. Let me get mine out there. I'm gonna go ahead and say the Nuggets because you had Jamal Murray. That's it. And the Joker.
You want to go on, or you want me to get out?
Who had the worst loss, the Celtics or the Nuggets?
Celtics.
Go ahead, Uncle Joe.
I'm gonna say Celtics too.
I'm gonna give you mine, and I'm gonna give you just a little bit of context. I'm gonna say.
But real quick, you couldn't win no more games.
Game 7, captain at that shit. I say for me, Boston. I say Boston just because it's a historic franchise, and that's history that basically was made. They usually hold up on that end of the bargain. I thought for sure if it was going 7.
But they just traded Drew Holiday, just traded Kristaps Porzingis, Jason Tatum didn't play.
No, but that's why earlier we brought up the 300. But that's where you getting paid though. That's on them. The Vucevic thing, I can't. That's
how good is Joe Mazzulla if he's not bringing in the trade deadline trade matchup on it?
Well, that too. But that's why I'm saying. So I'm just saying Boston just off the historic aspect of it. That's what I'm saying. But if we go on this off the competitive nature, I would say Denver. But I'm looking at bro. That's the first time the Celtics have lost a game 7 like that.
Yeah.
After being down 3-1, so that's crazy.
When you start talking about when you start talking about the contracts and everything, every NBA team is profitable just from the fucking contracts.
Yes, 100%.
It's just bigger
TV
markets.
contracts. That's why they went from $100 million clubs to $1 billion. And then everything raised up with the wage shit, level of payment. Now you got luxury tax, you got all this and that. They don't give 2 fucks about it. They can afford it. Now, if I'm putting people in that seat, if I got 82, so 41 fucking games sold out every time, that alone, along with the contract on the TV, they getting it, man.
This is to start taking, because they're not taking it serious enough no more in this day and time. Like these records, the records. No, I'm talking about everybody as a whole. Like the fans, the front office, the franchise and stuff. They're not taking this type of stuff serious. If it was serious, they would be mentioning that on ESPN how they used to. Oh, this happens. They don't even do that. You don't find out till it's about to happen. Like, oh shit, this is really. And it's like, nah, y'all should be, the fans should be taking it more serious, especially the players. This is because that's on your resume now. Yeah. So you should be looking at it like, yo, that ain't happening on my watch. That was the Boston allure. Like, yo, if it comes to this, that ain't happened to us. When it came that time, Game 7, I ain't beat up. But now you can say that. If the Lord is gone, well, I'm not gonna say gone, but it's tainted now.
But the league has changed.
But that's what I'm saying. You got to go back to what we used to know, because they would have been passing that off. They lose this game. This is what it is.
But with all change, as we spoke on a personal level before, change is growth. Stay the same, we ain't growing.
Yeah,
so they want to grow their league. That's why they got the European
international
shit now.
Yeah, but don't hurt it.
So that made
you hurt it though.
Right.
I think so too. But that's just because my era. I think
that's just what it is. Period. That's just what it is. It's too many.
That was basketball.
It's too many rules being applied to protect investments, and that's what's happening. And the rules that's being applied, and that was something I meant to tell you too. It's systems. So yes, it's that trying to protect the investment. But that's what I'm saying. Trying to protect that investment is what's messing everything up. Because Shea said it himself. He was like, "Yo, it's a system," and I'm going. It's a system to them. So if you changing the rules for fouls, he's gonna. All right, it's a system now. So now I'm gonna do this, so I could not have. And I know you can find different ways out to do that. But bro, you being blatant, you grabbing dudes' arms, and
that was a system back when we was playing.
And they falling for it.
But ain't no layups.
Is he still not a great
player? Ain't no
player?
fucking layup. You couldn't come down that middle.
He's taking away from his greatness. He's a great player, but he's taking away from his greatness to me by trying to take the easy route out.
Shay's a ball.
All right, we're gonna start with you with this one. We're gonna get out of here. Let me get a finals preview. One team from the East, one team from the West. Get out of here.
I'm taking the Knicks for the East.
Well, I know y'all all got Knicks. So I just need y'all all to give me a team.
I gotta think about that one. Come on.
All right, say less. Finals preview.
Well,
and why?
Eventually, my shit was gonna be.
And give me why though.
And I don't give a fuck.
Give me
I'm
why.
gonna give you some context. I'm gonna go back to OKC.
OKC?
Yeah.
I can jack that.
I don't really see, and they fully healthy.
OKC running too.
They help.
Them motherfuckers running
they
too,
healthy,
boy.
Man, and
OKC?
OKC.
No, Jay Will's hurt. Hammy too, another Hammy.
I thought he was back playing.
Nah, he got hurt that last game. Hammy.
Well, still gonna take.
They know how to play without him anymore.
I'm still gonna take him because I think their favoritism on that side of the ball with OKC too. You can't touch motherfucker. What's the name without?
Why you got Knicks coming out the East?
Why I got the Knicks?
Is
there another team in the East? I didn't even know there was somebody else in the East.
Detroit, Orlando,
Philly, fuck them all.
Toronto, Cleveland. It's other teams. Is there other teams as good as the Knicks?
But that's the thing with these games being game
and
seven.
Any of y'all want to bet against the Knicks? Hit me up. Covering everything.
So we either don't got to worry about Boston. We don't got to worry about now because these are the top teams. They're saying now we don't got to worry about a Cleveland or Detroit. This is all potential. So I got, and it's perfect that we started the show together. You being a San Antonio fan, I being a Knicks fan. I got San Antonio and I got the Knicks, and I can't wait because it's gonna be perfect. We're gonna call it the best of enemies. You know what I mean? The best of enemies.
That's ironic too, because that was the cup championship.
So yeah, that'd be love you, man.
I'm going Spurs Knicks. I think the Knicks is the best team in the East. I thought the Knicks was gonna come out last year, but the Pacers did it. I thought the Knicks was gonna come out the year before that. I said they could beat them, but they lost to Wilson. So I've been calling the Knicks to come out of the East for the last 2 years. This might be the year they do it. I'm gonna say Knicks Spurs. I'm not being biased when I say Spurs. I just think we really can win the finals. We match up good with any team in the Western Conference. We got 3 guards that can play just like Shea. And then we got the 7'4" phenom back there blocking shots. We'll see.
That motherfucker he's bad, but I think he's a little fragile. But that motherfucker.
No, you don't think he is. You know he's fragile. I know he's fragile.
That motherfucker's the truth.
He gonna put some more weight. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate y'all, man. Thank you. Rain, sleet, hell, snow, bro. We will always bring you the Spur of the Moment Sports Show. Sometimes we talk drama, sometimes we get a little messy. But 100% of the time, we talk sports. I have my guy Devin Manuel with me.
You already know.
Uncle Tay
Shout
stop
out
by.
to Uncle Tay, man.
Shout out to
G&H
G&H
Deli.
Deli. You want to tell them what days you open, the hours?
Every day except for Sunday.
Every day except
We
for
there.
Sunday. And we do breakfast now, right?
And don't
No.
wait till the
Tell
last
them
minute.
Tell them the time. Tell them the time.
12 when we sell out.
12 to when we sell out. Every day except Sunday.
And don't wait till the last minute because they sell out on your favorite shit.
Oh, G&H sells out. And he is right about
Every
that.
day.
G&H sell out.
Damn it,
So
I
you
done
gotta
went by
get
there
on
2 or
time.
3 times to get my order in. Oh, but you know you got to get here early.
Yeah. I came in there the other day. He said, darkness. I said, yo, let me get a plate. He said, we ain't got none. He just kept it moving. I said, I'll come back next time. He was too busy. I couldn't even do nothing. I respect it, though. But I definitely appreciate you, man. We got to get you here again when we got some more time.
already know.
Spur of the moment, man. We love y'all, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Please continue to support us. We will support you back, man. Shout out to G&H Deli, open every day except
Shout out to
Sunday
G&H.
from 12 until we sell out. Shout out to G&H Deli. I love y'all, man. Be safe.
Peace.
Peace. I was quick show. I try to